Hi there, welcome to Bella's Vistas. We've traveled through the mountains, we've seen sunrises, wonderful sunsets, we've crossed into the Northwest Territories, we visited Alaska, been to Tombstone Park, driven the Dempster Highway, we've seen northern lights, many magnificent scenes. Please come on along, like and subscribe. Well, we're on the road headed into Jasper National Park. It's a little bit overcast and hazy, but it's still a beautiful day. It's a great drive. No matter how much road I cover, there always seems to be more. It's early morning in British Columbia. A nice enough day. It's not bright sunny, but wow, and here we're really moving right along. Look at the mist and the clouds over on the horizon. What a day it is. Look at the scenery. What an amazing view. Beautiful trees, fall colors, the mist over the mountains. I was trying to get something happening with the fence and the trees here. Look at that mist over the mountain. Beautiful trees. We're just taking in the scenery and we're on the road looking for Rearguard Falls. We take a little hike down to the falls and what a view we see. The Fraser River is going over some rocks and that makes it lovely waterfalls for us to look at. What a view. I took some stills of the falls as well as some video and we mixed them together, trying to get a little bit of a video fusion happening. It was a great day. I'll remember it forever. The falls, it's not Niagara Falls, it's small falls, but it's something else to see. It's beautiful. Everything in its place. Wonderful day. I find the waterfalls to be really peaceful and relaxing. The mountains with the mist, some railway tracks, and the view in the distance. I just love it. I love to shoot some HDR, some regular photographs, mix them together. Mary does a great job editing the video and adjusting things. I really love to watch the videos. I'm pretty much a still photographer, but I can do a bit of video. Here we're just driving down the road. There's a time change as we enter the park. Look at the mountains. What a view. You just pull off to the side of the road, take a little hike, and everywhere you look, it's another photograph. Jasper is an amazing park. There's so much to see. Wonderful mountains. We didn't run into much wildlife in Jasper this time. Sometimes we have in the past, but we did see lots of wildlife in other places. I love this mountain. I think the colorful foreground really adds to the mountain scenery. Here's some leaves and twigs and things. What a mountain view. While we're driving through Jasper, the city itself, look at the mountains in the background. This is really something to see. Now our GPS taking us from Jasper to the Columbia ice fields somehow took us on about a day-long trip. We ran into some bighorn sheep. It was really serendipity. I could not believe the herd. It was amazing just to be walking out among these beasts. Look at the little baby guy. My goodness, what a face. They're almost like billy goat's gruff or something, but these are bighorn sheep. You'll see soon enough. Inquisitive. I found them very nice. They did a little bit of head-butting for me to watch. Little guys are practicing. They seem to have personalities all of their own, running around doing things. Now here's the paterfamilias. Look at those horns. This guy is on the endangered list because of the horns. When they curl around like that, he's big enough that they can shoot him. And I hope that doesn't happen to this guy, but probably it will. They were running around with their four-wheelers and everything, just waiting for us to leave. What a beautiful animal. Look at those horns. There's his family all around. Now we're driving down the road again, trying to find our way back to where we were headed in the first place. And we got turned around a little bit and had to go back until we found the right way. Along the road, I stopped when we saw this. I think it's a female elk, but I don't know for sure. Just so beautiful and colorful. And what a surroundings. If you can believe it, the name of this is Bighorn Creek. I can't believe that I found the bighorns and then I find Bighorn Creek, and it was so beautiful. The rest of the mountains, I mean, they're all great, but the Bighorn Creek was really something. Here we see a mountain in the distance in the foreground. It's a little bit, now it's getting a little more together. I'm bringing the details more together. This is better yet, I think. A little more foreground, closer to the background. Now we're blasting down the road again. We're on our way to the Columbia ice fields. And it's a long, long drive. Lots of different things. There's waterfalls on the side of the road. It's a narrow, winding road, too. It's dangerous and long. And now we see the moon rising over the Columbia ice fields. Does it look cold? Well, it was cold. Let me tell you, it was really cold. Look at that mountain. Hey, look at the ice on there. Just beautiful. I think it looks good in black and white as well as in color. But it was every bit as cold as it looks. There was a shelter there, fortunately, where we could make coffee, and I shot a little video clip of the clouds, time-lapse. It was really something to see. There's the ice field. When we pulled in, there were some guys that were coming off the glacier with their ropes and things. There's our vehicle parked up. Now we're headed out again, and here's some of the mountains in the distance. Well, we're leaving the Columbia ice fields now, and what a day it was. It was freezing. Now we're in the van. It's nice and warm. We're driving down the road. What a day we had. There was a shelter at the ice field where we could make our coffee and breakfast in the morning. Thank heavens for that. It was every bit as cold as it looks. What mountain vistas on the way. We met a fellow from England, and he traveled with us a little bit for the day. We photographed some scenes together. Look at the mountaintops and the clouds. everywhere you look was a different photograph. I just couldn't get over how beautiful the whole place is. Everything was just fantastic. Vistas everywhere. My good heavens. The name of our channel is Bella's Vistas, and we sure found some vistas. And Bella was out there sometimes with me too, looking around. Look at that mountain. Now we're in Lake Louise. Wow. It was beautiful. I like Lake Moraine better. Unfortunately, Lake Moraine was closed due to being too busy. The place was just packed. So I spent some time in Lake Louise, and then unfortunately we had to leave again. Well, we're on the road, and look what we see, Kicking Horse Pass. What an amazing pass it is. It's just wonderful. Look at those rocks. Look at the cut through there. We're just going to blast right through there and head on our way to Merritt. Man just wants to go too. I gotta hold it back a little bit. It's a little wee bit frightening. Well, this is historical downtown Golden. Let's take a little drive down the street and see what it looks like. Big Bend Cafe. We have to drive through a series of tunnels. They're dark in places, and the headlights don't seem to help at all for some reason, but it's not too bad. Then we're out again, and then we're back into the tunnel again, and brightness coming in. It was wonderful. It's kind of exciting, really, driving in and watching the lights flash. You're in a tube, and then you're outside again, and dark and light. Wow. Roads are wet and dangerous, and I'm tired, so I think I'm going to take a little break and start out again tomorrow. We'll see where we wind up. Wait a minute. Writing on Stone Park, how did we get here? Well, come on back and find out. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Bye now.